Alright, let's see what happens this time around. We are Hellhorned Awoken, which is the combination that I have trouble with. Oh no, sorry, that's Hellhorned Melting. Never mind, that's a fine combination. Get some stealth, which I think I like. We have piercing and armor and more armor. I'm on board with this. I mean, you don't pass up on floor 1 volatile gauge. Let's go. Okay, and I'm offered what is, in my mind, the best Hornbreaker Prince start. Absolutely. Armor 10 is awkward for me in terms of slays. But I will take that unit. Yes. 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 Just a little short of a slay here. We're gonna go. Do have another train steward, right? Yeah, I do have another train steward. That's important. We're gonna go ya, 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 ya. Didn't do a great job of scaling here. Okay. So I probably need to set up for the boss in case this like next train steward is expensive. I probably need to do this plus this to set up to beat the boss, and this floor becomes awkward for me if I don't kill the boss on this floor. Speaking of, this hits in sets of 10, so it's 10, then 20, then 5 kills, then 5 hits. Awkward. Oh, and that doesn't change math either? Oh, that's a disaster. Well, this armor trial was bad for me. Oh, God. Okay. So... Oh, man, I can't do both this and this. This is probably worth more. Worth another 18. Really isn't good. This trial is disastrous. Oh, actually, because of the dazed, this isn't doing like anything, right? So this gets killed on the first go through. This gets killed to the second go through, even if I play 5 armor. What if I play Dragon Front? Greg gets killed. This gets hit for 5. It has 8 remaining. It gets killed. Yikes. $41 is also inconvenient. Like, we make it through that fight, but what a disaster. Due to volatile gauge, this is much better than normal. Yeah, this is 2 disastrous starts in a row. Is not great. Getting a remnant unit maybe makes me want to have molded. Molded plus stealth is potentially a thing that I can work towards. This is the best tank that I'm being offered, but it's a little awkward. I don't have burnout extension other than it being hit. Alright, so we're probably putting plus 25 health on our burnout lady. Yes. It didn't take that drift fall. I really want a large stone for this, but I don't have enough money to re-roll the shop and get a large stone because I missed collector. Means I have to do something to upgrade this unit or it's not, like, great. I think I go health here. Start with power here. Roll the shop and try to get life here. That collector sucked. Don't think I get to take that, given that, like, we have haste units and a bunch of clergymen with rage. Unfortunate. Alright, so that needs to go. And I probably want to set this up on a larger floor. This is probably floor 2, so that I actually get some displays. This is probably just getting the collector. Maybe I was supposed to just play my large stone Legion of Wax up there. And now it's like a question of, do I want stealth on this floor, or do I just want another DPS unit behind? I think I want another DPS unit behind. So those are my units for now. Means I guess I can just, like, play this up here for some things that occasionally get through. This would be very good right there. That's okay. I think we'll just go rage here. And that's probably good enough. It's possible I want to play this on the top floor here. Like this dies, and then I can reform a Burnout Lady potentially on this top floor as well. Somehow I don't get kills, but I should get kills. We got kills. Yeah, so this Legion of Wax is not going to do nearly as much as like a large stone Legion of Wax would, but I think we had to do what we did there. This is okay, but not great. I think I'm just going to skip here. Actually, which Daedalus is it? Double barrel. As of right now, I have 5 torches, and I'm consistently drawing cards. Maybe I can get away with not taking the vent. I don't want the vent in my deck long term. Yeah. I think I'm skipping. I'm looking for powerful cards here. And I think the insurance of the Pyre Health is too important to not take here. Despite the fact that I would love a unit and that I would love some upgrades. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Vapor Funnel. This is interesting, because normally I would just like purge a torch here. But I kind of need the torch for double barrel. Could just be a dreg. It's a little weird to do. But they're a little worse than normal due to my volatile gauge. Ooh, drawing both of these in the same turn is bad. Probably need to get the champ set up early. And the champ has to tank behind this, so it means that either floor 2 or 3 needs to be these 2 units, and the question is where. I can let this rage dissipate before these start taking hits. And that's probably fine to good. Just playing out to be killed. Yeah, that's fine. It'll turn on our moldeds later. Start scaling now, or pick off one of it's. I have a bunch of torches coming next turn. Let's start scaling now. Alright, so I want to take these hits to stack up Burnout here. I probably want to do this. And then my only other play is just, like, gives Stealth 1 to nothing. I could put this in the middle here, so that when this finally dies in Boss Rush, I have another stack of Stealth for the champion. That's probably an okay use of this space. Would like my Legion to go here so I can still play stuff like this in front of it or drag behind it or something. Means I think I'm okay throwing that on the bottom floor to die. Kinda need to kill this. I would like everything to just proceed up slowly here. Guess that means killing that like that. Now... you're getting through. Yes, that's occurring. Want this train steward to die? Sure. Then we can just like molded one of these to have a better reg for... actually for now? Yeah, because I'm going to play the Legion here. And I can hide in the back as the next turn and do a little bit of damage. So I'm not really good at hitting 2 large units in a row because this wasn't in play. That's okay, that is what it is. We're off to an okay start now. We're taking a little bit of fire damage, but I don't think I'm in any danger of like actually dying to the boss or anything. This probably get... oh, no, that's not enough. This enough? Not quite enough. This, though. That should do it. So even without the large stone, our Legion of Wax can do some work. But as the bosses get stronger and stronger, or start to have things like sweep, that's going to become less and less good. That Legion of Wax was getting me through the early game. Yes, 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 yes. My deck sure isn't very good right now. I'm taking one of these units. The question is, like, what do I need? Which fell am I fighting? So that's not Spell Shield, that's not Courage's, it's the last one, which is Multi-Strike and Rage. I guess ideally I'd like some amount of defensive power here. I can duplicate a One-Horn's Tome and take a Hellhorned unit next floor. There floor 5 Merchant of Steel? There is. My Merchant of Magic's giving me cost upgrades is good. Or cost downgrades is good, because that works the way you want it to with Volatile Gauge. Wonder if, like, I can get away with taking this unit instead of this unit for the money that this is going to gain over time. This is, like, very much the better DPS option. This is the better defensive option. But I think I really value money right now. I'm going to try to get away with taking capacity here. So that I can put the lady, the champ, and my money producer on the same floor. I mean, when its cost is randomized. So I have 6 spots for one floor, 4 spots for another floor, 3 spots for the last floor. This works. A hidden passage would be cool. Hidden passage would be real cool. I think picking up the Demon Fiend means that I can take this trial reasonably. I wonder if I put the champ behind this, so that, like, these things don't flood my deck with Weight of Contritions that have a random cost. This is a decent amount of tankiness. Yeah. Then I can put... Yeah, this'll work out. Not like the objective plan or anything. But it probably works out okay. Don't actually get the kill on this. Well, sorry, I don't get the kill on this, is more accurate to say. Rude. Can't get all the money at the same time. Not having one bonus Ember is rough here. Oh, also, this is taking 30? Good God. I don't think I can let that happen. It was not a good turn. I need the Demon Fiend to be randomized with an acceptable cost. That'll do. Yeah, maybe I couldn't get away without taking Ember. Really feeling it right now. Hey, Fine and Andy, welcome. That's inconvenient. has gone very poorly. Paper funnel can largely bail me out, though. The whole molded Legion of Wax thing, not exactly spectacular when they have Burnout 1. I'm looking at doing this and this. You can come up here. Like maybe smack and kill that next turn. Well, we're killing the boss. But I'm taking more damage from those. And I'm also not getting the gold that I wanted. Ooh! It's okay. Like, despite how poorly that fight went, we get an artifact, and a very good one at that. Firewall plus Paper Funnel is a great combo. Inferno? Surely can't be wrong to take an Inferno. Hey, the Dirkus, welcome. I'm using a lot of my floor space right now. Oh yeah, it's a Snecko run. I'm using a lot of my floor space right now, but there's been a lot of draws where I just haven't been able to play all of my cards because I didn't take Ember. And so I think having access to that is good, even if I don't always cast it. Yeah, Hidden Passage is just looking better and better. It's a common. We should be able to find one. I have a tough choice this floor. Like, am I going right for, like, the high upside cavern event and upgrading the Demon Fiend? Or am I going left to try to do some cost reduction and take that artifact? I'm probably doing cost reduction here. Like, maybe I have to go right here, because otherwise my next merchant upgrade isn't until here. I don't know that I can wait that long. Left is real good, though. Yes, cost reduction works with Gauge the way that you would want it to. What am I doing with this Strength Stone? I don't really want quick on the Demon Fiend. I'd rather, like, be able to roll into Multi-Strike or Large Stone or something. Like, the Strength Stone good enough to go here? Or here? Maybe here. Roll the shop. Endless? Eh. Could go to another Merchant of Steel on 7. So Wildfire, the thing about trying to do endless stealth every turn off a unit, though, is that the cost is randomized. And I also have, like, some very critical cards that I need to cast. So I think that's less good than normal. Gauge is awesome. Remove the Train Steward. I would like. Like, the longer you have gauge in your run, the more powerful your run gets. Like, it's sometimes hard to pivot into this game because you don't get as many card looks as you do in something like Slay the Spire. But it's very strong. Like, the ability to cast, like, the 3, 4, 5 Ember cards. Stikes on the champion is a little awkward. I have 2 fortifies. So I'm probably trying to make it through this fight, if I take this trial, via multi-strike demon. I don't know how much pyre damage I'm going to take for doing this, but I assume that, like, Vapor Funnel bails me out. What happens if I put Endless on Legion? I assume that I run out of space to be able to cast it without, like, Hidden Passage very quickly. Alright, so without thinking about it, we can do that. I need to save as much life as possible on you, which probably means putting you on the top floor. And I multi-strike you. Means that I don't get to play you. Next turn, I draw Lady or Wickless Tycoon, maybe both. Does Demon Fiend kill enough stuff that I can actually just put the Hornbreaker Prince on top? The answer is probably yes. Oh, baby. That's good. Just, like, not having to think about this overcharge tank at all. Good stuff. I think I value keeping as much health as possible on this unit. Ooh, branding right on this actually gives me some resiliency versus Stikes. Quite good. Yeah, I mean, we also have Pyre Wall, though. Like, Pyre Wall plus Vapor Funnel is very good at keeping our Pyre from taking damage. But, like, do I branding right my champ for Spikes reasons? Probably not at this point. I think I branding right this to keep it alive. Aw, we didn't draw the Inferno this turn. Just the small floor. Fortunate. I think this is going to be okay to do. I'm going to give this unit a touch more armor, but I'm actually going to end up net positive on it despite doing that. And this may eat up a couple of stacks later and allow me to play out my Legion. Just that this floor becomes awkward. So I think the play is Legion of Wax, but don't do anything to supplement it so that as many of the Legion of Waxes as possible die on this floor to give me money. And we multi-strike this. I don't believe the summoned ones then get additional multi-strike. I believe Legion of Wax just works with the enhancements that are on the card, and that the wording is weird. I probably don't do anything on this floor. Like, as long as all the stealth stacks are gone, this floor, like, very handily will beat everything. And I can't, like, kill any more units than what I'm doing on this floor already. Also, why are... Oh, you have fewer stealth stacks than everything else. That's why. I see. Yeah, so I could probably get a kill on this floor, but I don't think I want to do that. Oh yeah, the gold. The gold. Damn, I don't have space for this. So that fight was much cleaner than I was expecting. I'm happy with the amount of gold that we got. Am I applying armor? If branding right and 2 fortifies? Yeah, I guess I am. Real talk, though. Does this work with my pyre? Not that that comes up very often, but... Never had pyre wall and a battering ram at the same time. Intent on Death plus Legion of Wax is, like, very much a good thing. We'll take that. Much worse when I have to, like, pay for it, but still good. Burnout to Endless Drag. That's significantly bigger. Don't know that that's actually good for me, but it's better than the starting drag, I think. Yeah, that's a good point, Fine and Andy. I should be able to hover over and check. Ah, 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 ah. Ah, ah, ah. Ah, ah, ah. Okay. Whoa! Okay. And you say One Horn's Tome number 3. Rats. shouldn't have taken the first 25 gold upgrade in the shop to play into getting holdover on a card. That was an error. The consume on the torch was not worth missing that holdover. What's my setup this fight? I think I'm probably just putting these two together for the sake of simplicity. I think I put them on floor 2 to try to get stuff here. Doom torch. 50, 100, you get a slay, so you kill this next turn. Probably means that I huck these here. I think turning on the molded is more important than 2 damage. I don't like that the bottom floor was small here, because it means that I can't set this up on the same floor as this. I wonder if I'm just like killing this unit right here, reforming it, putting it on the top floor, and then using the top floor to mine money. An intent on death it, and then kill both of them. Resulting in a bunch of small units. Yeah. Yeah. I like it. Oh, we got a little lag there for some reason. That'll do some work. Alright, now am I playing this lady on the top floor, or am I gonna like try to live this like gold farming dream? Maybe a bit greedy. But it's so cool. Do I need Merchant of Steel upgrades? Demon Fiend needs an upgrade, Lady needs an upgrade. Maybe. I think I'm gonna try to go for some money. I don't want to lose the fight because I do that. I think I'm confident that I win. This is just like so much damage. And store this for a couple of turns here, I guess. I don't know that I want to. Like a molten encasement in front of this at some point is pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I think I just take that. Alright. Alright, so now we do this. And that makes me a bunch of money. Oh yeah, these still have the ability, right? Yeah. Yeah. The money farm! Oh no. Never mind, we're okay. That was, a little closer than it needed to be. I now need to get some more armor on this, though. Oh, sorry. We're just doing like a casual 510 to fell this turn. Sorry, 546. We're okay. Yeah, this is super impressive. And this is not even like a large stone Legion of Wax or anything. This is just like 1 health, 1 damage upgrade, I believe. Alright. Yeah, that just gets a kill. That saves us a little bit of health here. Oh, right, yeah, thank you for reminding me. I do need to check to see if battering ram is going to work on that top floor. Can I get away with Molded again? Does that do anything? It'll have Burnout 2 this time. So this is 1, this is 2, and then if I don't get the kill on this floor, it does something. I only need to do about 600 damage, which my champion is going to do alone. Okay, that doesn't do anything. I need to kill as many units as possible. How do I do that? Probably this. I don't have the consumed torches left. This will kill something, right? No. I want to kill this unit with branding right. Ooh. Yeah, if I draw Inferno next turn, that's something that's good to play towards. Yeah, I think that works. Oh, the Tycoon must live? Unfortunate. So I guess that means then that, like, this plus this giving me 5 gold and then giving me something that can get Burnout 1 next turn is probably my best line. Just 2 damage, Burnout 2, Burnout 1, yeah. Yeah, Battering Ram will work if I, like, ascend something to the top floor. It's very good to know for future knowledge. This doesn't do anything, right? No. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. Oh, neat. So we have 19 armor on the power wall. That's cool. Memento Mori versus Formless Child. Formless Child returning a Legion of Wax is hilarious. But Memento Mori is super good after a Legion of Wax dies. Like, super good, especially with its cost randomized. Both of those are very good here. Reinforce is also not out of the question, actually. All 3 of these are reasonable. Like, you don't have to double armor for all that much for it to be good. Like, if you have, you know, 25 armor on something and you double it to 50, that's already pretty solid. Next floor is probably Merchant of Steel. Final floor is probably Merchant of Magic. Removing Consume from this is great. Gives me a way to, like, stay alive for the bosses. I'm not all that great at tanking right now, outside of the Legion of Wax floor. Maybe I should just take the Reinforce. Like, one way I can see myself losing the Seraph fight is just by, like, whatever units are in front of my Hornbreaker Prince dying, and that potentially stops that from occurring. Sketches? Sketches makes it very awkward with my champion. Sketches is very good if I get a hidden passage. I don't think I can take it here. Like, it's awkward with dregs. So it's just a question of, like, is this rage card acceptable when I have exactly 1 Ritual of Battle? Yeah, there's some very hilarious sketches set up where, like, the order is, like, Lady Legion, Rector Demon Being all on the same floor. Or, sorry, Wickless Tycoon, and I get to, like, harvest 1 billion D money. These are close. Without another Rage Enabler, I think the 25 gold is just better. quick do anything? I don't think quick Demon Fiend is all that good. Bonus burnout on the lady. A little bit of both stats is fine. I kind of want to reroll the demon for multi-strike. Large stone? Large stone is probably fine. Makes it easier for it to survive. Can still put the champion behind it because I took capacity. Then I think I'm good there. At this point, the dregs are really not good in my deck, and the torches are really not good in my deck, and the molten encasements really aren't good in my deck. Bardaga, I have heard whispers that some of the rage cards are having their numbers tweaked for the next patch. Because they're a little weak as a whole. I'm considering purging the Endless Dreg, because it doesn't take itself out of the deck. And I very much want my deck to be thin when we get around to the Seraphite. It's a little weird to do so, because, like, obviously it's better than these, but, like, these get molded and this doesn't, and this, like, keeps going into my draw pile. I think I'm just going to go ahead and pull that out of the deck. Someone on Reddit suggested that Ritual of Battle applying to all of your creatures on that floor would be reasonable as well. Yeah. Inflame is a card where, like, the sum of its parts is greater than the whole, sort of thing. Can I deal with spikes via the armor stuff that I have? Or otherwise just win the battle? I'm gonna think about this for a second and run to the bathroom. I think I can. So with Firewall and Vapor Funnel, I don't super care if some stuff gets through in this fight. So, like, the question is, like, can I deal 1200 to this boss? Maybe without my champion. I think multi-striking a Demon Fiend a bunch of times and keeping a Demon Fiend alive is totally fine. But, like, there's some awkward things involving Ember Drain that can happen. I think I want a little bit of a boost in power level. Sure didn't draw the Demon Fiend this turn. This is the small floor. I theoretically want both of these units on the same floor. This will just give me Ember Drain later, which is awkward. It may be that I end up putting the champion behind a lady in this fight after I've let my champion die. And I give it burnout. Yeah. Yeah, that's the plan. So that means I can just take 100 damage on this and not take any Ember Drain this turn. I don't think I want to just play this on something like the Legion right now. It's awkward that I drew 3 cards this turn that I don't actually want to play. So good. Oh no, that was the non-consume tome, you're right. Yeah, I should have just played the non-consume one on like this. Demon is probably going on bottom floor, and I try to set up Lady and Champ on top floor next time. I can probably just let this burn out up there accordingly. Torch my own unit? Ah! Take that, Fire Wings. I maybe should have played Dregs here as well. Fire might have to finish you. Oh, these Dregs are just gonna kill themselves. Yeah. Let's do that. What's Ember Drain, and why do I care? Can I afford to get Ember Drained for 3? Ember Drain 1, right? These tomes are coming, which is awkward. And the Molded is also coming, which is awkward. I don't know if I get to Intent on Death here. Would very much like to. I probably just do that. And this. It's less fun, but it's probably correct. You don't get to attack this turn, do you? Maybe I should have thought that through. This is like the Ember Drain issue again. Yeah, but like this thing is going up to the pyre. There's Ember Drain. But, you know. I guess it's happening. Base level torches are kind of rough. I also now can't Branding Right plus Reinforce. I should probably like Branding Right and kill this unit to keep this alive for another turn. Does sweep hit from right to left? Or does sweep hit simultaneously? Like, can I play Molten Encasement on 1 and then torch it and not have Demon Fiend take damage? Oh yeah, Branding Right on Champ is also a thing, because I'm going to have another unit coming that way. Yeah. How bad is this? Not bad. Alright. I get to multi-strike something. I can just play a drag up here. Oh, that doesn't get the kill on that. But you're getting dazed. This will save 3 health because the boss has trample. Oh, you dying is annoying. For gold reasons. Do I need to multi-strike on the top floor to actually just kill this stuff? So I'm going down to 21 effective health on this. And if I attack twice, plus 8, that's another 14 damage, so it's like totally fine to do that. Yeah, multi-striking up here. The big trample-looking bird. I think I multi-strike. And save my couple of... maybe the pure damage output is better. Sure. Only 2 Ember. There's probably a reinforce on my top floor and try to win the fight on the top floor. Oh wow, that didn't change the clock. Interesting. It surely molded something back here. I have 1 spot at the top or 2 spots in the middle. Get stealth, I can get a little gold. Yeah, I'm going to intent the Legion, I think. Like, I'm hitting in stacks of 400 on the top. So that just kills, right? So, like, this is over 500 per hit. Yeah. So, actually, that means I can just farm gold here. Right? So, like, I survive at least 2 hits here. So, this is 500, 1,000. Like, we're good. That means I should do this. Alright. Good stuff. Did I get a battering ram kill? I don't think so. I'm not sure about that. I didn't pay attention to it. Hey man, little edges are little edges, you know? Think we should Inferno here? I don't think so. Alright, we had to do some interesting plays to make that one work. I'm glad we took the trial. Is a mortal entrapment reasonable for Seraph? Which Seraph is this? Is Sap Seraph? Well, isn't that interesting? Having 1 resin removal, hey Reaple Cheap, for this fight is probably totally good. So much for Hidden Passage being a common, right? All run. We've really wanted one. So now the question is, what is better? Duplicating probably an Inferno, or trying to, like, remove Consume on Reinforce? This is a realistic win condition if I remove the Consume on it. Feels kind of like I go left here. Alright, we're offered holdover. That's gonna be great on something. Holdover One-Horn's Tome. Holdover Intent on Death. Holdover Battering Ram. Holdover Branding Right. What do I even do? I'm gonna look at the other shop while I think about that. These are not particularly good. Actually, I don't want to do this yet, because I want to see if I get a plus 10 magic power. If I get a plus 10 magic power... Nope. If I get a plus 10 magic power, then keeping a torch around makes sense. It's this or this. I think it's this. This is just absurd scaling. Apply armor 48. Hey. Now making battering ram cheaper makes a lot of sense. Zoom another torch. Now I'm out of range. Still in range of those. But I think purging cards is just better. Like, Ritual of Battle kind of sucks now. I just apply Multi-Strike instead. And Dregs suck, and Molten Encasements are, like, useful early and then suck. I don't know, I guess Ritual of Battle gets real cute with Multi-Strike quick. Maybe I just remove Dregs. No, they self-remove. It might just be that I don't want to draw Dregs the first pass through the deck. And, I don't know. Like, if I'm hitting for 100 10 times, which probably won't be an exaggeration by the end of this fight, hitting for 150 10 times is, like, not great. I have Volatile Gauge. We're fine on costs. I think I still keep the molded in case things go wrong. Yeah, all glory to the Snecko Eye. I mean, Volatile Gauge. Holdover multi-strike from turn 1. Oh god. Sorry. Like, GG. The question is just like, what do I want in front of the Hornbreaker Prince? Probably the large Demon Fiend. It makes more sense to set this up on the top floor for, like, giving me time to build up armor and, like, infernoing things before people get there. But, like, I could totally get a Slay this turn by putting it on this floor, but I don't know that that's actually correct. Removing a sap here or here more relevant? Probably here. It's so free. That's the consume one. I probably want to kill these ones, they're more threatening. This will give me a Slay next turn. So, like, obviously, I do that again. And I guess since Battering Ram doesn't do anything, I play this out on the bottom. With, like, Lady and do some things there, technically. No, so I think Volatile Gauge works in the way that's best for you both times. When you do cost reduction, it works the way that you want to, but when you do cost addition, it also works the way you want it to. So, Volatile Gauge randomizes its cost between 0 and 3, but does not take into account the additional cost of a Consume Stone, whatever it's called. Alright, so without thinking about it, we can click Fortify on these twice. And I can add 48 armor to this twice without thinking about it. Now I'll think about the rest of my turn. I'll think very hard before clicking on multi-strike on my champion again. You lived a good life. I guess I would like to keep you alive. I can keep you alive, so I can maybe intent on death you. Rather than molded you, yeah. Keep you alive. I have nothing to molded yet. Nice, okay. So I'm fine with the intent on death here. Now let's think about the rest. I probably want to kill these units. I think I can be okay with waiting to draw this again. I have 5 multi-strike on this boss, 1,000 per hit as of right now. Just like keeping this alive is now probably good enough to win the fight. I'll let this die. Yeah. That's fine, just dying. We want the deck to be thin. Well, this is nice. Is this enough to double? It doesn't feel like this is enough to double yet. Maybe it's fine. Folded Legion of Wax? Folded Wickless? No, the Legion of Wax hasn't technically died yet. Results in giving armor to this unit, which I guess I don't really want. Maybe I just remove my sap up here and call that a turn. Yeah, I think I can get away with getting more out of Reinforce than just that. Yeah, so for example, is now getting 100-something armor out of this good enough? It'll let me deal like 800 damage with a battering ram, and that's cool. Seems like that's okay. People are not doing the best right now. Molded's really not going to be great for the rest of this fight, huh? I guess I can, like, work towards this maybe doing something. I would like to be doing a little bit more damage on earlier floors so that I'm not looking at, like, taking 50 a turn up here. Not really worried, per se. But it's a thing. Seraph is taking a casual 1,000. I think you mean to say 1,400. 1,600. Alright, we can certainly do something with the molded here. Get in there! You get in there and you fight! That was poor in retrospect. Alright, so step 1 is do that. Just in case. Step 2, add 48 more. This is worth 10 armor plus a kill on something. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. It doesn't matter, like I'll torch this or something, or let it die on this floor. Deck's great. plus 100? It doesn't matter, right? I don't think that matters. Although I probably Inferno on this floor. To kill this unit. Okay, now we're actually doing damage to this thing. I have no idea how the intent on death math works out, and I don't think I want to think about it. Like, it probably kills this, but I don't want to be wrong. Are we really not at 10 multi-strikes yet? I'm only at 8 multi-strikes. What a shame. How big is this battering ram? I'm only going to get to 9 multi-strikes if I cast this. It's currently 672 damage. Yeah, let's cast that without making it a little bigger, just so we can put 9 multi-strikes there. Okay, that was fun. And the streak ticks up to 1. Good run. We took a lot of damage early because we started with the volatile gauge. Here, let me pull up this. Give me my summary. So because we started with volatile gauge, we took a lot of damage in fights 1 and 2, like to the point where we almost died. But then as the run went on and I was able to like cast things like Inferno and Battering Ram and One Orange Tome by ignoring their cost, it was just like very, very good. Not too much else to say there. Let's hop into another one.